We need an incredible band to support us on our next tour.
Little Mix, our game changers. They became the biggest girl group in the world, and they've now flipped it over and gone, now we're going to go find another group.
So the search, Little Mix the search, what are you searching for, Jade?
We are searching for the next big group. It can be a boy band, girl band, mixed group. Yeah, we're looking for all different types of groups, and obviously there'll be one winner who will support us.
Who makes up the final decision about who gets in?
We actually take it in turns of like who makes the final decision.
Well, so it's basically 3-tick rule.
Yeah.
So when it's landing on that last, the second person, isn't it? To make that.
Yeah. So
basically,
they have to get 3 yeses.
Yeah, they have to get 3 yeses, but if you're the one that kind of has to make the deciding one, it's like, the pressure.
And does that pressure take you back to sort of the pressure that you yourself, your faces when you think about going into that?
So it's been really difficult. Yeah, it's been hard saying no to people because we know how that feels.
Yeah.
You know, we got turned away quite a few times.
I think we're a lot nicer though.
We are a lot nicer. Yeah. We do genuinely care for them. Like, we want to make sure that they're looked after properly and support them.
Yeah, and let them know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you're now going to be on a pedestal for people to be able to have an opinion about you. So I think it's important for us to kind of warn them and sort of prepare them for that.
Yeah.
We weren't even aware of what even Twitter was. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was just kind of coming in. It was getting popular at that time, and we didn't have a clue. So.
And now life is very different because you've sort of matured in this age where social media is so dominant.
Yeah.
How do you cope with it all now? Because I mean, there's so much we could talk about on this issue because all 4 of you live your lives fully in the glare of social media. Have any of you actually thought, I just don't want to be part of this anymore, I just want out?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. I think we're a lot better with social media than what we used to be. I think we're not on it as much as we used to be. We're not as obsessed with it.
Do you have to be strict about that, Jessie?
For me, I do. I can't be on it all the time because I know for me mentally it's not good. But it is scary. I just think it's scary for the younger generation growing up because they never grew up how we did.
I know.
So there's a lot more like things for them to get more insecure about now.
I also feel like you should have to, if you don't want to be on social media, you shouldn't do it. Like, you don't have to have it.
No, of course not.
Like, and everyone should
I feel
you have a
almost
choice.
guilty in a way when I don't post enough.
Yeah.
Because I don't post an awful lot on Instagram, and I feel bad for like our fans that do want to see us post. It's like trying to find a balance because it's just
then you
weird.
don't feel like you're neglecting your fans.
That's what I mean. So then you feel a bit guilty.
Find the right balance.
You do, but what I will say is your own mental health is the most important
Yeah,
thing.
of course.
So
You've got to do it for you, haven't you?
you have to.
Because I remember you, Jade, you said in the past that you don't go on first thing in the morning. Have you managed to keep that as a rule then?
Yeah, I mean, I have fell off it a couple of times. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I do put restrictions on. So like, if I go to bed, I don't have my phone near us. So I'm not sitting scrolling in bed. Or when I wake up, I've got like a little ban on my phone so I can't get on it like past 10 a.m. So, yeah, and do you know what? It's actually really good for you, I think. Because then you're not obsessed over it. And I restrict my hours on it. So like, I don't go overkill, like Insta stalking people and all that stuff. But yeah, it's
just silly.
It is silly.
Yeah.
Silly behaviour.
Yeah, but it is social media. It's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? Because for us, it's such a big platform for us, and hugely beneficial.
You've all got millions of followers, haven't you?
Yeah.
As well? That's the thing, because the poisonous side of it is so poisonous, and there seems to be, maybe this is been developing for the last few years. There's people who seem to get their kicks out of seeing you react to them being cruel, and that is. I can't understand how. That is something that drives somebody on. They want you to cry, they want you to react, they want you to get angry with them.
Thing, though. I find a lot of people that do it are seeking attention themselves, and that's why they do it.
Don't you think that's the same with the press as well, though? Like, they want to see you in your worst state. Like, they want to see you kick off or like it's like such a negative world we live in sometimes.
You have to try not to feed it.
Yeah.
I think.
What did we say today? The cons are outweighing the pros by a mile now. Like it's not actually, there isn't actually that much to it anymore. That's decent. I don't know. It's just uncomfortable, isn't it? I just wish it never existed.
Yeah.
Really. So if it wasn't there, if you knew what it was now, you probably wouldn't join it now.
No.
I literally admire people that don't have social media. I think it's so refreshing when I meet people who literally don't have it.
Like Ed Sheeran trying to contact that boy's impossible because he doesn't have a phone, but I love that. Like, don't you think that's nice? I wish I could be like that.
How do you get hold of Ed Sheeran?
Email.
You don't.
You just yes, like Charles
I love that. I love your mentality.
Yeah. So your sort of proteges, the band that come through. What are you going to tell them about the world of social media? To stay off it?
No, like we say, it's a choice. Like if you want to be on it, but just be aware.
Just warn them what they're getting.
That it can be toxic.
Yeah, and just try not to try not to become obsessed with it.
Yeah, don't put your whole life on it.
Exactly.
Have fun with it. Like, take all the positives from it and use it to engage with your fan base and try your best not to, feed into this sort of negative aspect. Yeah.
This might be a daft question, but I'll ask it anyway. When was the last time you went out in disguise?
In disguise?
Yes. Do you go out in disguise?
I don't feel like we can, even when we do try and go out in disguise.
I'm in the tube all the time and I've never been recognised once on the tube.
But like last night, I had like everything done, and I was getting noticed, and I was like, oh god, do I really look that different without makeup? Like, I was like, it's so weird.
You're both ways.
No disguise needed, really. Just don't wear any slap.
And no disguises for you too, no?
I feel like even if I don't wear makeup or do wear makeup, we still get recognised. Yeah. Jessie especially. Jessie's got a very bait look, hasn't she? She's very recognisable. And it's hard though, isn't it? Because then when you come without makeup on, you get noticed. It's like, I know.
Actually, the first day of auditions, she was very brave. One of the staff members, when I was walking in, thought I was an auditionee for the search, and I've never been so embarrassed in my whole life.
Honestly.
Every time. Literally.
For a fan sometimes.
Yeah. I must have that look.
What did you say?
I had to say this is my show.
My name's Jade. I'm in Little Mix. This is my
embarrassing.
programme.
And there was people waiting there who were auditioning as well.
I think one of the funniest experiences
really embarrassing.
in was it Italy or France or somewhere, and Jade had our merch on head to toe, and there was Paps outside, and she was like, do you know what, if I step out with you three, we're gonna get Pap, but if I go out with my hood up, with my Little Mix hoodie on, I think I'll be alright. And we were like, babe, you're never getting away from the Paps when you're Jade and you're walking out. And she was like, you watch. So she went out with her head up and everything, literally just walked straight out.
I was a fan.
Blended in with the fan.
A ghost.
Just had a very fan look.
Yes. Thank you, that's been great.
Thank you.
All the best with it, and hopefully see you again soon.
Yeah.
That really cheered me up.
Yeah, it's good. They're great laugh, aren't they? Little Mix The Search begins this Saturday, BBC One, and you can see it at 7 o'clock.
See the headlines as they happen and watch BBC News live in the app and get the full story with bbc.co.uk/news. Follow the story for all the latest with BBC News.